Knicks Rehab.
Another buyout rumor, DeMar DeRozan. If the Sacramento Kings cannot find a trade partner for DeMar DeRozan by the trade deadline at 3 p.m. Friday, the Sacramento Kings, or Thursday, excuse me, the Sacramento Kings would end up buying out DeMar DeRozan so he can have a fresh start elsewhere. Fellas, we've been talking about him for several years now. DeMar DeRozan, if he's available for the Freezy. Oh, boy, I see you nodding.
I've been saying it. None of y'all agree with me, of course, because of, the Sabonis thing. Cool, we let that go. I would love if we could get DeMar DeRozan, and I'm putting him in the starting lineup. Josh Hart could come off the bench. I love it. A big guard, bucket. I love it. Yes, Flea, I know you don't agree. Brunson at the 1, him at the 2, Bridges at the 3, OG at the 4, Cat at the 5. Off the bench, Josh Hart, Deuce, Mitchell Robinson, Kolick, Shamit. Talk to me. You niggas is crazy. Put this thing together. Man, listen. Go get him. So what? You ain't got to, so what? Who cares if you don't agree with me? Get out of here.
Hey, you cooking.
Yeah, it don't stop with you. He over there like
cooking.
This.
You cooking.
Go, listen. You know what kills me? And I'm going to let y'all go. What's my man that was in Milwaukee? Look, I done forgot his name. In Milwaukee that won the championship. He in Washington now.
Middleton.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Like he ain't even asked for a buyout. He over there.
No, he's rumored to be bought out as well.
He's a buyout candidate too.
Right. Okay. So if you ask me, which one I want out of the two, of course, I would want DeRozan. But just to answer your initial, I think DeRozan would be perfect for us. I don't know. Listen, he has the toughness. He has the size we need. Pause. I think he's perfect. And he's a bucket. Flea, I don't see how we go wrong with that, especially if we getting him on the buyout market.
I don't mind DeMar DeRozan. I just don't want Debo in the starting lineup. See, I'm with you. Let's get him.
Flea, he ain't coming off the bench. You know that, Flea.
Oh, then Debo, we gotta think about. Josh Hart is a guy that you could take off the bench. I'm not saying that he's devoid of coming off the bench.
Right.
What I am saying though is we have something rolling right now. Is DeMar DeRozan the type of seamless guy that you just fit in and we just keep this thing rolling? I don't know. He's on the buyout market and we just bringing him in here to be a part of what we got going on. If Josh Hart is hurt, twists his ankle, yeah, get your ass in the starting lineup. But I just, go get him. But DeMar DeRozan, at this point in your career, if you are still hell-bent on being a starter for a team that is going to be really good or championship contending, you have to rethink that, my brother. At this stage. So I don't think DeMar DeRozan is a starting two guard for a championship contending team today.
All right, so hold on. Stay right there. Right now, if DeMar DeRozan goes to the Denver Nuggets, is he starting at the two guard?
Who's the two guard?
No, I don't care. I'm just stay there. Let's just name 3 to 4 championship contending teams. If he goes to Minnesota, is he the starting? No, Ant-Man. No. All right, but is he the starting? Right, is he going to be the starting small forward?
McDaniels is starting over. McDaniels is a dog.
McDaniels is going to start over.
Yeah.
He defends. He's younger. He's not.
I would love him over here. If the front office is going to have a talk with him and he can understand what he's here to do and understand the goal is to win a championship, I would love him over here. But okay, you kind of sold me on that a little bit. You sold me on that.
I want him on our team. That's the only way where we part ways, OG. I don't know if I want him to start over the guys that we've built whatever chemistry we have. Bringing DeMar DeRozan in, it just switches things up just a little bit.
It's an argument if he could start or not, but I don't think it's an argument whether he could contribute. And his mid-range is more solid than Mikal Bridges. That's a strong mid-range. Mikal shit is always, the fadeaway thing. DeMar DeRozan is a skilled mid-range monster, and to see him there with Cat roaming around, I'm loving this This is a must pick up in the buyout. I don't obviously they're gonna have more buyouts coming up because the trade with the trade deadline. If DeMar DeRozan gets bought out by the Sacramento Kings, the New York Knicks better be knocking down Compton. Put your blood flags up, your blue flags up, whatever hell neighborhood you got to go through to pick up DeMar DeRozan, dog. Go get him. What are we talking about right now? He's clutch. That ain't no listen. You know how I feel, Flea. Harrison Barnes, bummage. Herter, bummage. Buddy Hield, bummage. Throwback. What's your man that was with Philly? That looks like Ashton Kutcher, bummage. These guys, they were shooters that couldn't shoot when it mattered most. DeMar DeRozan in crunch time is lethal. Unfortunately, he was casted as a number one guy on the Raptors. That's not his thing. On the Spurs, not his thing. But now he's a 3, 4, 5, 6 option. Let me get that. Your man wants a ring too. He even gotta ask him where he's gonna be at. We're talking about a finally, but we were talking about getting PJ Tucker last year. And this guy in the middle was hype. Told you we got PJ Tucker. Get the fuck out of here. Get me DeMar DeRozan.
Come on,
are you kidding me?
Don't listen.
I like DeMar. Go ahead.
We know why I said about PJ. It had nothing to do with on the court. I said off the court, and let's not forget we was in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Well, this is on and off the court, brother. So I ain't talking about no damn off the court. We're talking about on the court contribution. Please, this guy's lethal. That mid-range is lethal. We need that. We don't have a mid-range guy. We've been begging Cat to do everything that he's doing, begging Bridges to do everything DeMar DeRozan has been known to do. And we don't need it for 30 minutes a game. We need you 16 games in the playoffs. Let's rip somebody's heart out. Starting with you, my brother.
I mean, for me, like I said, bringing him in on the team, if he could come off the bench. Imagine DeMar DeRozan leading the second unit with Tyler Kolek.
If he agrees to
Tyler Kolek is just finding him in the mid-range.
Remember how Bernard King would break down? I got 7 spots on the floor. That's how DeRozan feels like. I got 5 spots on the floor. There's nothing you could do about it.
Y'all saw what he did to us in the Garden maybe a week ago.
Yes.
Y'all saw what he did to us in the Garden about a week ago. A week ago, he was carving up Josh Hart. And then a clip from that dumbass Roommates podcast popped up. And there was a clip about Josh Hart talking about how DeMar DeRozan is the one nigga in the league that fries him consistently for his entire career. He just, every time I see DeRozan, he just kicks my ass. Right? And so that happened the other night. So I'm just saying, imagine DeMar as our leader of the second unit. Like when we look for scoring in the second unit, he's going to get it.
Right. And a guy that can play down the stretch and close games. Like you still a guy like that. You can have the game with a Mikal Bridges or somebody.
Bridges, you want to be a hoe? Bridges, you want to be a hoe tonight? Sit down. DeMar wants to play.
Guys like Josh Hart, who, like you said, on the offensive end, that's struggling down the stretch with a game where we down 1, down 2, down. Like I think, listen, and if he agrees to come off the bench, that's something to think about. Because I think he's one of the only older players that can still contribute, like at a super high level, to a championship level team, especially if he has the mindset to where I'm just here, I want to fit in and win, not come here and think I'm the DeMar DeRozan from Toronto.
When was the last time DeMar DeRozan ever played with a Giannis, an MVP candidate? Like, even if we could sneak the Giannis trade with this now or the offseason, he's never played with a guy like that. And then you got Brunson, an MVP candidate. When has DeMar DeRozan played with an MVP candidate? Like, these are things to think. Remember, it was all on him. He got traded for the MVP candidate in Kawhi. So like anybody who's a professional in any profession is to be lauded. Like that with Cat, this is going to be outstanding. This is an easy match for me because you can start to see anybody's crunch time minutes are done with when he's on that court. That's all it is. Anybody who has a skill like that, That's what he does. I don't know anybody else on this team. We keep talking about shooters. At least we know he can do that in the mid range. That's a must for me, Flea. It really is. Real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, if he's willing to be a part of what we got going on right now, if we're that attractive, right? Are we more attractive than Detroit in the buyout? Are we more attractive? Right?
We should be free. I mean, we just came from the conference finals. I mean, we are New York, so to me, and I don't mean to cut you off, but to me,
I was asking a question.
Right. No, but to me, Fleet, to me, with these guys, I think you need to ask them, do you want to win a championship? Because if you guys don't want to win a championship, then it's only for you to come over here. If you're just coming over to get the money and not worry about winning, then we don't want you. So that's what I would want to know with a lot of these. Like I said, if I'm Cleveland, I'm asking James Harden. If I'm New York, whoever, I'm asking, yo, do you want to win a championship? Because you know, to win a championship, you're not going to average 30. You're not going to play 35 plus minutes. Like, we need you here to. So for me, I think that question needs to be asked before a lot of teams start signing these dudes, because I want to win a championship.
It's true.
Great point. K. Dot. OG Anunoby considered DeMar DeRozan a close mentor, apparently in Toronto. So love that point. Real quick, Deuce McBride. His injury status is a bit unknown. He's getting multiple opinions on his ankle. No timeline is set for his return. It's being told, this is CP the franchise is being told is more than just soreness. Stay tuned. Woo! So with that news, DeMar DeRozan, Jesus Christ, you getting crazy with it, man.
Yeah, the injury bug is starting to bite us at the wrong time. You know, it's only, All-Star week. So, Josh Hart a little bit. Now you got Deuce. Mitch can't play back-to-back. So, like I said, man, we just got to hold the fort down. But we ain't got time for this. Like I said, I'd rather this stuff happen now than start happening in April, May, and June. So, let these guys get healthy. Our guys got to hold it down. How they been holding it down.
That's a fact. That's why his shot's been off as of late. He hasn't been shooting it well as of late, and we've seen that. OG's been screaming about Deuce for like the last week before he got hurt. Deuce, what the fuck you doing? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And rightfully so, because what he was shooting early on, he was shooting at a high clip, right? He only had missed like 9 threes out of 40 at one point. And then he came back, and so I want Deuce to get well, because I think Deuce is a big part of what we do, right? How he's elevated his game. He's gotten a lot better. It's not 9, it's 13 now, OG. Before he went down, it was 13 off the bench. We need that. We need that. We need that from a guy off the bench. You know what I'm saying?
I'll let you know with that. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I want Deuce. I do want Deuce to get healthy. But if Deuce is a part of something that's able to elevate us, then it was once a Knick, always a Knick. It was great. It was great while it lasted. Like,
absolutely. I think I forgot he got hurt against the Orlando Magic, and you're right, Flea. Like the last couple of weeks, we've been saying like, "Yo, damn!" Like,
you said his shot was off. You said he was watching it. The shot didn't look as fluid as it did the first, 3 or 4 months,
right?
2 or 3 months of the season.
And hopefully he just recovers. Just take your time, especially. And again, another reason to get DeMar DeRozan. I like what you said, Jam Rock, in the comments. About, I think it's an MLE. I forgot what that's called, but you can only sign somebody to whatever kind of money after they get bought out. That they can buy out. They can re-sign Conley. I saw somebody posted that on Twitter. So if we can sign Conley, why can't we sign DeMar DeRozan? Especially when, to your point, if Detroit wants him, imagine if Detroit wants him. Now you gotta go get him. That's like if Philly or Detroit want to go get Giannis. Now you gotta go get him just to prevent them from getting him, and do what thou will after that. But I would think you need DeRozan now to especially help Deuce McBride come back fully healthy and rest, because he was killing. He found his stride. He was the only guy, aside from Shamit, who could knock down that three for us with confidence this season, man.
Knicks rehab.
Knicks rehab, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What time is that game tomorrow?
Early. 7 y'all time.
7?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. All right. We going live? Is Joker back?
Joker been back.
Yeah, he back. They lost tonight to Detroit.
Yeah. And they coming off a back-to-back. So both teams coming off back-to-backs.
That's a 7 o'clock game. Could y'all do? Can y'all do it or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that make more sense because
live to record during the game.
Yeah, can we? Yeah, is that possible for you?
Yeah, I may be a couple minutes late, but I'll be here.
Yeah, so I think we could do that because it's then at 12 o'clock.
Thank you, Zero. Knicks Rehab is the best place to come and deal with mental health.
He got a homie to climb. Yo, all right. Yo. Yo. Get us the fuck out of here, Ray. The niggas talking about mental health. He has a homie the clown avatar. I love that.
Isn't it ironic? You could have been anywhere else. Tomorrow, we'll live play-by-play. You heard it here first.
What you know about that? It's like rain on a wedding day. It's a free ride. You don't know the song that you already paid. It's the good advice. Yeah, that you just can't take. But who would have thought? Landis Moore said, "That's a." I'm a weirdo, bro. Yeah.
She sold like 20 million records.
Isn't it ironic? Did you think
20 million?
She went bananas. Alanis Morissette went bananas.
You know how that shit go.
Before I say something ridiculous.
Go ahead, please. Hate on Alanis Morissette.
No, Washington RL said it for me.
What did he say? Oh, he said that was whack. That's not from White Chicks. That's from fucking MTV. What's we be watching, man? What's wrong with y'all? Listening to that ODB? That's good for your mental health? ODB? No. Play some Alanis Morissette. Calm your ass down.
Another brother struggling with mental health.
Yeah, and coke. Motherfucker, what are you talking about right now? Tomorrow.
Rest in peace, the legend.
No,
get us out of here, bro. Come on, get us out of here, bro. Come on, dog. You tell Flea when he out of control, bro.
See?
Get us out of here, bro.
Rest in peace, ODB.
Get us out of here, bro.
All right, try to play Alanis Morissette. I'm not feeling that.
Sorry,
man, tomorrow 7 p.m. Play-by-play Knicks Rehab. Knicks versus the Denver Nuggets. You could have been anywhere else, but you joined us. Enjoy your evening, folks. AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.